Yes, you're welcome to my channel. This is your boy Jacob. Now today we are going to look at African countries with best healthcare system in Africa, and we are going to list them from number 10 to number 1. So we are going to look at 10 African countries with the best healthcare system in the whole world. So if you are new and you enjoy my content, just consider subscribing to the channel. So when we talk of the good healthcare system, there are qualities which have to be on board for the healthcare system to be considered as good. First of all, you need to have good hospitals and health centers, and also the quality of care has to be good. The staffing has to be very good. That's the doctors, nursing, and all other paramedicals. There has to be also availability of insurance for the people and availability of specialists who will handle different illnesses. So basically those are the things we have to consider for a country to have a good healthcare system. So basically in number 10 we have Zambia. Now Zambia is a Central African country. The health system in Zambia consists of both the public and private healthcare system, and it has 3 levels. The first level, which is the rural health centers, consists of rural health centers. Then the second level is the provincial hospitals, basically on a regional basis. Then the highest level is of the national university teaching hospital. So a flow of services comes from down from the rural areas up to tertiary hospitals. That is basically they use a flow of a referral system, just like many African countries. So basically Zambia has a very good health system. They have very good hospitals, and also the number of specialists are quite very many in Zambia. Then in number 9 we have Tanzania. Tanzania is the biggest country in East Africa. Yes, it's the biggest among all the 5 East African countries, and their health system consists of both the public and the private sector. But for the public sector has 5 levels. For dispensary level, which is at the village level, the health center level, district hospital level, regional referral hospital level, and also the consultant hospitals. That is the highest for Tanzania. So flow of services has to come from the dispensary up to the consultant hospitals. Now Tanzania, unlike many other countries in Africa, they offer some sort of insurance to the people of their country. There are 4 insurance schemes for people to join in Tanzania if they want to get a free that kind of healthcare insurance. They have the National Health Insurance Fund, which is basically for public servants who are working for the public sector. Then they have the Social Health Insurance Benefit. That one is basically for companies which are saving with NSSF. NSSF provide the social health insurance benefits. Then they have the Community Health Fund, which targets the people in the rural areas. That's for people in the rural areas. It's voluntary for them to join. Then like other countries, they also have private insurance schemes like Jubilee, AAR, those ones which people have to pay monthly to gain the insurance. So basically there are 4 insurance schemes for people to join in for the people of Tanzania. So there is also that kind of benefit. So basically at least 36% of people in Tanzania have insurance, which is quite very good, and the options are 4. So apart from that, they have very good health facilities, and also the number of specialists has increased in Tanzania. So basically when it comes to healthcare, Tanzania comes in number 9. Then in number 8 we have Rwanda. Rwanda is a small East African country. Now it suffered a lot during the times of genocide, where they lost a lot of people. But after that, Rwanda improved its healthcare system, and right now it's one of those countries in Africa It's one of those countries in Africa which have a very good healthcare system. So apart from having good specialists, building very good hospitals, Rwanda is almost one of the few countries in Africa which offers free health care. Almost 90% of the people in Rwanda have a free health care insurance, which is quite very good. Not very many countries in Africa offer healthcare insurance to their citizens, but Rwanda offers a healthcare insurance to 90%, almost all the people in the whole country. So that is quite a positive when it comes to Rwanda. So that's the reason why it comes in number 8. In number 7, we have Morocco. Morocco is a North African country with one of the best healthcare systems in the world. It has both the private and public healthcare system. Its healthcare system is divided in 4 levels. They have the primary healthcare, the provincial hospitals, then the hospitals in the cities, and also at the highest we have university hospitals. So they also follow a referral system of healthcare management like most African countries. What's very good with Morocco is the number of specialists. They have very many specialists who treat a lot of illnesses, and also their hospitals are well developed, which give very quality care to the citizens and all other people who are coming from the other parts of the country. So that's a positive when it comes to Morocco. Then in number 6 we have Egypt. Egypt is also another North African country, and you know Egypt is a very old country, well known of its pyramids. We all know about the pyramids of the pharaohs of Egypt. So apart from its pyramids, Egypt is well known for having a very good healthcare system, which involves both the public and private healthcare system. The public healthcare coverage is offered through the Ministry of Health, which operates a series of medical facilities providing free healthcare services. So that's quite very good. Their public sector provides free healthcare services to their citizens, and that's how good Egypt is. And on top of that, they have very good, well specialized hospitals with a very good number of consultants compared to most of the African countries. So when it comes to healthcare in Africa, Egypt comes at number 6. Then at number 5 we have Nigeria. Nigeria is a West African country. Apart from having a very good healthcare system, they also have a very good education system. People in Nigeria are among the most educated people in Africa. Another thing which people know about Nigeria is soccer. Soccer lovers love Nigeria because they have very beautiful football. So apart from that, those are the things which Nigeria is most famous about. But when it comes to the healthcare system, they have one of the best healthcare systems in Africa, which consists both the private and public sector. But the public sector is not well developed. They are lacking a number of things: funding, inadequate staffing, but their private sector is among the best in the world. They have a very good standard of the private sector. They have a very good equipment. The quality of care is very high, and also the number of specialists working in their private sectors are quite very good. So when it comes to ranking, Nigeria ranks in number 5. Then in number 4, when it comes to the best healthcare systems in Africa, is Algeria. Algeria is another North African country which has a very good public healthcare system. It's one of the countries which have a very good public healthcare system in Africa compared to many countries which have a very good private healthcare system. Algeria boasts of a very good public healthcare system which is accessible and free of charge for all its citizens in the country. That's quite very good. And on overall, the availability of services is at the convenience. The availability of services is very convenient into all its citizens. The country scores very high in convenience of location and convenience with the cost. So that's quite very good with Algeria, and it ranks in number 4 when it comes to the best countries with very good healthcare systems here in Africa. In number 3, we have Kenya. Kenya is an East African country, and when it comes to East Africa, Kenya has the best healthcare system. They have both the private and government healthcare system. That's the public sector. So they have 6 levels when it comes to healthcare system. They have dispensary levels, which are at the village level. Then they have health centers, sub-district hospitals, district hospitals, provincial hospitals, up to the national referral hospitals. So they follow a referral system of healthcare where services come from the low health center up to the maximum of the referral hospitals. So that's the system of healthcare management in Kenya. So when it comes to a private sector, Kenya has the best, not the best, but among the best private sectors here in Africa. Their hospitals like Aga Khan offer the high level quality of care to not only the citizens but also people outside Kenya. So you find that among the East African countries, it is Kenya which receives a lot of foreigners going for treatment in their private hospitals like Aga Khan because of the quality of care. They have a lot of specialized services like IVF, kidney transplant. So they are among the best hospitals in Africa. Then in number 2, among the best countries with good healthcare systems in Africa is Tunisia. Tunisia has a very good public health system which is funded, but their flow of services, like all other countries in Africa, it comes from the law centers, which is give primary health care, up to the university hospitals. What makes Tunisia different from their other countries is the number of specialists. They have very good number of specialists and also very good hospitals which provide very good care to their citizens. So when it comes to provision of healthcare services and the quality of care in the hospitals, the management and the public sector, Tunisia ranks number 2 in Africa. Number 1, we have South Africa. Now South Africa has the best healthcare system in the whole of Africa. Yes, they have over 200 private hospitals in South Africa, which match and are equal to those hospitals in other countries like Europe and USA. That's how good South Africa is. There is no country in Africa which has over 200 private hospitals which are very good, and their standard and quality of healthcare is very good like that of South Africa. Now they have 2 healthcare systems, both the private and public healthcare system, but majority of 80% of their citizens and people use the public healthcare system because it's quite cheap than the private healthcare system. Private healthcare system in South Africa is very good. They offer quality of care, but it's quite very expensive. So that's the only problem with South Africa, is that most of the people cannot access the private healthcare because it's quite very expensive, and they don't have a national insurance for their people. All the insurances which are there are paid for and quite very expensive. So they are trying to work hard to see that they provide national health insurance to their citizens, all of them. But currently their hospitals, the private sector in South Africa, is one of the best in the whole world. They have the best staffing, they have the best doctors, they have the best hospitals in the whole world, and that's what makes it very unique among all African countries. They have all the specialized care, let it be kidney, heart, cancer, orthopedics, whatever it is. They have all specialists for all those illnesses, and that's why majority of people, all foreigners from all over the country, seek specialized treatment from South Africa. That's what makes it the best country with the best health care system in Africa. Now those are the 10 countries which have the best healthcare system here in Africa.